Hi guys and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Good, bad, some in between. So today is another hotel review video, and today I am reviewing Parkwood at Marble Arch in London. So as I always do, I'll show you guys how it looks like. By the way, fair warning, I did just walk up 4 flights of stairs before I started this video, so I do apologize for my hair bleeding towards the whole yeah. Sorry about that. Alright. This is my room. It's a single bed, brand new that. And here you have some tea and coffee. I just discovered that it was here. Some timer, an alarm bell, storage space. Seems like a comfortable bed actually. A little light. Some extra storage spaces here. And like, it's a small room. Like, I'm not tall and I can almost reach it. I can reach the ceiling if I stand on my tippy toes. Little fan, small TV, and some extra storage space, blankets, safe, oven. Online I read that you couldn't open the window, but apparently you can, at least at the 4th floor. This is why I'm breathing so bad, because I just walked up 4 floors. You do share a bathroom with like the other people on this floor, but you do have your own little sink and mirror. You can turn on this light. Nope. Is that possible? If I do that, I don't think it works. Well, I think that's the point of it, but it doesn't work. No, you can just plug in some stuff, which is nice. A hairdryer here and some soap. Don't know what's in here. Nothing. And yeah, so let's have like a big mirror here, so for the morning. All right, so this is wow, it's bad lighting. Oh, it's better. This is like you share a bathroom with the other people on this floor, which I'll show you in 2 seconds. But this is like the room that you get. Not gonna lie, it does have like a weird smell in here that I can't really understand. I think it's just that it's old. It's an old building. I think that's it. Like, that's why I opened the window a little bit to get that smell out. Let's see outside. If you can get outside. I'm a bit tired. Alright, so here's here. Others. It's kinda, don't know if I want to take a shower here. It's like okay, but maybe have something on my feet. Okay. There. It's hot on. Yeah, for one night, I think this is gonna work. So you go. It's a little bit old, but hey. Oh, there's towel. I'm blind. Ooh, soft towel. That's nice. All right, let's go outside. There's no fridge here though. That kind of sucks. Some information. But there is a few like, you know, spots and stuff like that on the floor, but yeah, I think I'm gonna hear my neighbor quite well. But the smell, that's the thing I'm struggling the most with. There is so many stairs to get to this room. balcony in the back here, which is nice. It's gonna be really nice in the summer. Alright, so I stayed there for one night because I was meeting up with some friends the day after. So I had a single room, so it was only for one person. And I paid 895 Norwegian kroners, which is roughly around 75 British pounds or $95. So I also checked what it would cost around now and also around in November, since that's when I was staying there last year. I stayed there in November last year. It was roughly the same price for it. For like the single room that I had, and I also checked for other rooms that is like for more than one person, and the price is a little bit higher, so it was like roughly 1,385, 1,419 Norwegian kroners, which are 146 dollars and 117 British pounds. So yeah, it is a bit more expensive for the rooms that are for two people than it is for the people that are staying by themselves. So it's kind of like a bed and breakfast option. So my room was a single room because I was staying by myself before I was meeting up with a friend the day after. I was kind of looking at hostels or regular hotels because staying in London can be quite expensive. So I was kind of like, okay, do I want to stay at the hostel to save money, or do I want to stay at the hotel so I get my own room? And I kind of wanted my own room this time because I want to go shopping and relax. So that's the reason why I ended up this as hotel, because it's a little bit cheaper, and also it's not a hostel, but it has like kind of a bed and breakfast feeling because of the fact that you share bathroom and toilet with other people. So you have your own room, but you share like the bathrooms. Yeah, I think some of the rooms might have their own showers, but this one did not. So I shared bathroom and showers with, I think it was like 4 other people or something like that. Alright, so I actually had breakfast included in the price. I didn't end up at the breakfast, but from what I can tell, it's a full-on English breakfast. It ended really early in the morning, which I was quite surprised by considering it was on a Sunday. So if you, just so I are aware of it, the breakfast ends quite early, even though it's a Sunday. I don't remember completely. I think it ended like 10 or 9:30, something like that, which for me is super early to be a Sunday. And I'm not a morning person. I also want to mention that the checkout is quite early as well. You have to check out by 10:30, which are early compared to a lot of other hotels I stayed at. Most of them you have to check out by 11 or 12. So yeah, 10:30 is not that early, like it's a half an hour earlier, but in the morning, a half an hour has a lot to say. I just ate some breakfast at the coffee shop right beside the hotel, and I was allowed to leave my stuff there so I could go and get breakfast and go back again. So yeah, you have the option of leaving your stuff if you want to like check out and then go outside the city. As most like smaller hotels in London, there wasn't any elevator stairs, so you had to take the stairs, and my room was in the 4th floor, so it's quite a lot of stairs to get up there. I don't know how safe my room was, because my room was like, when you walked up the stairs you got into like the 4th floor and you open the door and you had to close the door before you could get into my room, because if you like, my door is here and then you open the door, it was like that. Open the door to get out onto the stairs. So I don't know how safe it would be if it was a fire and the door was accidentally left open. I would be pretty much stuck. But it is an older building, so yeah. When I was reading the reviews, it said that you couldn't open the windows, but I was able to open them, so I don't know if it's different compared to what floor you're on. But I could open the windows, which was quite nice, because as you can hear me say in the video, there was a really weird smell in the room that I couldn't quite place. I thought for a while it might just smell like an old room, but I'm going to be honest with you, I think the smell was might have been mold or something. I don't know. And I even told the receptionist about it, and she said, oh, it might be the cleaning supply. And I was like, yeah, maybe. And I asked if it's possible to maybe switch the rooms, because I'm really sensitive to smells, and I suffer with migraines. Really weird smells can sometimes trigger me getting a headache. So I asked if it's possible to switch rooms, but unfortunately it was completely full, even though I don't know if it actually were, but you know, so I asked her if it was okay for me to leave the windows and put on the fan while I was out, and she was fine with that, and I did it. It didn't really help, so I did struggle a little bit with sleeping because of that smell that I don't know 100% what was. But it seemed like to me that the rooms on top, that was like the single rooms, kind of were like the older part of the hotels. And from what I could see from the pictures from the other rooms, like the where you could stay 2 people, they looked newer and cleaner. Because as you can also see in the video, there is some small spots on the floor, but since it's a wall-to-wall carpet, there is going to be spots sometimes. That's just how it is. It doesn't mean it's dirty, it just means that somebody has spilled something on it and it's difficult to get out. And I would also probably recommend putting on slippers or something if you're taking a shower, because it wasn't super clean. It was okay clean, but since there's more people sharing one shower, of course it's going to be a bit more dirty than what you would like. So always have slippers with you, something to wear in the shower if you're staying somewhere that you share a shower with someone. That's just a general thing, because then it's just better. And I know it's a lot of complaining for some reason, but the bed I had, I always, like, it was really soft and nice, but I felt like every time I moved, I was scared it was going to fall down, because it didn't feel safe. In a way, like it was, again, really soft and comfortable like that, but whenever I moved, I felt like I was going to tip over. Don't know why, maybe it's just me. Wow, it's really raining outside. Sorry if you can hear that. I didn't really have a high expectation, because I know a lot of hotels in London aren't like the most renovated ones, so finding hotels in London is my worst nightmare. It's one of those places, it's like New York, you get what you pay for basically, and even though you pay a lot, it still can be a shitty hotel room. There was free Wi-Fi there, and apparently they have some place you can park your car for a payment if you are driving. I didn't drive, so I didn't really check that out, but according to their own webpage, you can pay for driving, pay for a parking spot, sorry. And it's also super close to Marble Arch and Oxford Street. It's like a 2-minute walk from Marble Arch. And when I was looking at hotels, I wanted something that was super close, since I was by myself and I was only staying for one night before I met up with some friends, and I wanted to do some shopping. So that was the whole reason why I went a day earlier, was to do some shopping. So the hotel was super close. It's like, again, 2 minutes walk to Marble Arch, and then you're right at Oxford Street. There is an early checkout. The checkout is 10:30, and because of that you have early check-in as well. So the check-in is at 1:30. So it's some negatives and positives, because if you're not a morning person like I am, it's a struggle sometimes to get up really early in the morning to check out. But then again, you get really early check-ins. So I understand what they're thinking, especially since it's in the city, and a lot of people come in and out all the time. There was also free coffee and tea in the rooms, which I wasn't aware of before I got there, but that's quite nice. I didn't drink it, but I just like that we have the option to drink some tea and coffee in the morning. Alright, so I think that's about it. So I'll do a little bit of a summary for you guys. So first of all, it's super close to the city center, Marble Arch and Oxford Street, which is nice. You have free breakfast, quite early breakfast, but it's still there. You have free Wi-Fi, and you have the option to stay in like a single room, so you don't have to pay for 2 people, which is quite nice, because sometimes it feels like you're paying more for being one person than what you do when you're 2 people. So that's a good option, I think, if you're staying by yourself and you don't want to pay so much. It's always nice to stay at a room that is meant for one person. You share bathroom and toilets with other people, especially the rooms that I was paying for. It's a decent price to be that central in the city. A lot of the other hotels will be a lot more expensive, so price-wise, quite good. A few negative things. One was the fact that there's no elevators, but then again, in London, a lot of the older hotels does not have elevators, so you have to walk up the stairs. So if you have any disabilities regarding like walking upstairs, make sure you check out the hotel before you book it. Just so you don't get any unpleasant surprise. There's also like a small outdoors area, which was quite nice actually, so you can sit there, and I think it would be better in the summertime, just to sit there, have a coffee or ice cream, or sit there, have lunch or something like that. So that was quite a nice little area. So I do like the fact that they had like you had the opportunity to sit outside if you wanted to. Another small negative thing was definitely the smell that I don't know what it was, but I did struggle a little bit with sleeping, and if I had booked it for more than one night, I would definitely have to switch rooms, or switch hotels basically. And that's just because I'm extremely sensitive to smells. Don't know why, but yeah. It might have been the cleaning things they used, I don't know. I don't think, for what it seemed like, it was only the room on the top that had a smell, because when I was walking past other rooms and they were cleaning, I couldn't smell it. So I don't know if it was just the rooms I stayed in. Early check-in but also early check-out, so just so you're aware of it. It was clean, but at the same time you could see there were spots that had been there for a while. So it was clean, but at the same time could have been cleaner. And by the way, one thing I thought was quite nice, since you were sharing bathroom and shower with other people, you still had your own like sink in the room, which is quite nice, so you can like wash your hands and fix yourself up in the morning without having to use the bathroom and take up time there. So that was quite a nice option. The lights in the mirror for me didn't work, so it was quite dark, but it wasn't really an issue. A lot of storage space in the room, a small room, but since it was a lot of storage space, it wasn't really an issue. Had a fan, a TV, and coffee and tea. Would I stay there again? No. Actually, let me rephrase that. I would not stay there again if I got the same room, and that's basically just because of the smell that I've had in my room. I would stay there again if they could promise me I would get another room that was a bit more newly renovated, because from what I could see from the pictures on the web page, it looks like some of the rooms are a bit more newly renovated compared to the rooms I was staying in. Alright guys, have you ever stayed in a hotel in London? Have you stayed at the same hotel as I did? Let me know in the comment section below and let me know what you thought of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Bye!